In 2040, the average global temperature rose by 2 degrees Celsius, but as expected, not much changed. People continue to throw away trash, drive cars, use thermal power plants, and eat meat as usual. The number of nuclear power plants has increased a lot. Since 2011, there hasn't been a major accident in 29 years. People didn't believe that nuclear power plants were dangerous anymore. In 2050, a virus spread. The virus was traced back to melting permafrost. If you were infected, you had a 100% chance of dying exactly 1 week later. It was just spread from person to person. They named the virus PF50, which stands for permafrost, and it was very difficult to research and develop a vaccine. Vaccine research and development was very difficult. It was also spread from food to food, person to person, and food to food. This was the biggest problem. Earth declared war on the virus after the fifth pandemic. People were dying a lot. It was hell. No one could live without eating in a world where eating was dangerous. Food was ordered from farmers and farms via the internet. The people who produce food are the richest. Compared to 10 years earlier, food prices had risen by more than 250%. People were almost poor. People were starving, dying of viruses and diseases. In 1970, people discovered something new. Viruses can't live in zero gravity. They decided to put people in a spaceship and send them to Mars for a month. A whopping $2 billion was offered to anyone who could get there. Many people wanted to go to Mars, but only 7 people were allowed to go, including 2 experts. 5 people were chosen, and their spaceship were launched loaded with enough food and supplies to last a year, and sent flying to Mars. It took 3 days to get to Mars, thanks to excellent science and technology. After 3 tedious days, they arrived on Mars.
Now I'm going to tell you the essential and the rules. We have enough food for a month, and just in case we'll skip breakfast and only eat lunch and dinner at 12 and 18 in Earth time. We'll divide the room into 3 to 2. Every day at 15, the president will send a message from the Earth. Everyone get a watch.
So, can we go back to the Earth after 1 year?
Sure, you can go back to the Earth when the return ship comes to Mars a year later.
Are you sure want to get the virus here?
It's been studied and sent by scientists, so it's probably authentic. Anything else can be treated with the medicine in the first aid kit.
After 6 months,
It's a good news. In Earth, the vaccine have been successfully made, and rising global temperature have stopped.
Now we can go home and get 2 billion. We are rich!
Yay!
Yay!
4 months later,
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just feeling tired.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
How are you all? As I said, vaccine have been made, so after 3 days, you guys can come back.
One of the experts has crossed here.
Can you treat it with the first aid kit?
I think it's a virus. The symptoms are similar to it. But this person was doing well and then suddenly collapsed an hour ago.
Then put him in the spaceship. I will arrive after 3 days. After checking, we will contact you guys back.
No, does that make sense? We should send us to, well,
If the person is infected PF50, are you going to leave us here and abandon us?
No! After the test, we will send you the spaceship again.
3 days later, the spaceship arrived. The following expert was already dead. They sent only the dead expert on board. A week later, the message comes from the Earth.
When are we going to back to the Earth? And what about the return ship?
I just checked. Yes, he was infected by the virus. But this virus isn't a PF50, it's a mutant virus.
No, then?
Because of the danger of the virus, it will be hard for us to make you guys come back. But we will send you the food by the spaceship once a month. Sorry.
No, what do you mean by we can't go back home?
So you're saying that you don't know when able to go back?
We will try our best and we will compensate you.
Now we need to do something.
What can we do? Is it or abandoned here now?
Don't be so negative. What we need to worry about now is that we may already be infected with the virus. Our plan is going to keep feeding us, so let's hang in there. Now let's really divide the roles properly.
Chef, want the menu today?
Steak.
Yay!
Oh no, our leader has fallen.
Oh no! He's dead! Call to the Earth!
I think because of the virus, it will be hard for us to make you guys come back to Earth. We will put you guys in an ice capsule and bring you guys back later.
No, our leader is dead. When can go back?
Hasn't a vaccine been developed yet?
We've heard that temperature rising has stopped and the food crisis has improved. So why do we still have to be trapped in this danger?
Sorry, the vaccine have not been made yet, so it will be hard. We'll try our best. Sorry.
What do you mean by you guys will try your best?
Oh no! If I was going to do this, I wouldn't be here. Even you gave me 10 billion instead of 2 billion, I should have not come.
When is the support ship coming?
Could it be that Els had decided not to provide any more support?
Another week passed, and no food aid arrived. In the meantime, we survived on emergency rations, and there was no communication from Earth either. They didn't know how long they would be able to survive on this food. They looked for a way to contact us. Then they found a way to contact us with a radio.
Hello? Hello? Yeah! If people had cared more about nature 15 years ago, none of this would have happened.
I found a way to get back home on a spaceship.
The cook took the others to a certain place where was an emergency spacecraft.
But there is only one spaceship. It's only for 2 people and we are 5 of us. 2 person can go back home. First we need to fix it. I have the pieces for the spaceship. Let's do it together.
Everyone praised and thanked the cook for not running away alone. And together they repaired the ship all day without eating. Everyone thought they might be able to escape. Then that night, while everyone was sleeping, the food manager came to the ship. He knew more than anyone else how raw food was let down.
Surely, if I don't play now, the other guys are going to light this thing away. I've got to get out of this hell on my own.
He started the engine. The ship was loaded with enough food for 3 days. The sound of the ship starting woke everyone up, and they rushed out to put on their spacesuits. Before their eyes, they saw Jaya fleeing in the ship. The ship had already taken off. Everyone was shocked and felt betrayed to the core. The ship exploded. It hadn't been repaired properly. All that remained before their eyes was the debris of the explosion. Everyone was surviving on 1 meal a day. They were starving. They warmed Martin ice and drank it was water. Then Aiden, the janitor, contracted a mutant virus and died. The remaining 3 were close to giving up. They heard a strange noise outside, went outside, and froze in shock. The aliens stood in front of them, and somehow different from humans, and they spoke first.
Aliens, don't be scared. We'll not hurt you guys. We are just explorers from the planet. Anyway, it's surprising. Mars doesn't seem suitable for life.
Have you been to a planet called Earth? It's a blue and green.
Yes, we have been there. There are no aliens that look like you on Earth. Only a few strange creatures and traces of civilization remain. Ah! We have a machine called a past recall machine. With that you can see the past most of your planet.
In a flashback, Earth was plagued by natural disaster that caused malfunctioning nuclear power plants. While exploding due to a natural disaster, there were also scenes of people dying of illnesses and people dying from direct natural disaster. Hayeon, Hyunsu, and Jusung suddenly realized why they couldn't go back.
Rising and the food crisis has improved. So why do you still have to be trapped in this danger?
Sorry, the vaccine has not been made yet.
No, our leader is when can we go back? Oh, let's kill him.
Our leader!
This thing away, I
뭐야 저거?
got to get out of this hell on my own.
In 26...
Our leader is dead. When can we go back?
Vaccine have not developed it yet.
We've heard that the temperature rising has stopped and the food crisis has improved. So why do we still have to be trapped in this danger?
신 20일
What's going on? Are you okay?
No, what do you mean by
Oh!
Hasn't a vaccine been developed yet?
딱 좋아.
Now we need to do something.
The remaining 3 were close to giving up.
42. Oh no, if I was going to do this, I wouldn't be here.
Ah! We have a machine called a past recall machine. With that you can see the past most of your planet.
오,
와.
뭐야 이거? 뭔가
하나, 둘, 셋. 진 56.
오케이.